Hey everyone, it's Kyle from Makers Mercantile, and it is time to do the unboxing for the December knit box. So I have a knit box here, and I'm going to open it up and give you the reveal of what is inside here. So as always, we start with a little joke or something punny. This time it says, why do Norse mythologists not like talking about their studies? And inside it says, because it's a Thor subject, as in Thor, like the god. Or maybe they study secrets that they're trying to keep low-key. Low-key as in Loki. So yeah, Jonathan comes up with these. Sometimes they're a hit. Sometimes they're just funny. We have considerate tissue paper as always, and this month's yarn is quite lovely. It is a yarn that is hand-dyed in Germany. It is called a Creativo, and here it is. It is 75% superwash and 25% nylon. There are 400 meters in this yarn, and you can see here, if I take this little label off of here and open it up, you're gonna get an idea of how this yarn is dyed. It's sort of a dip dye. Here we go. That's really magical. So it has two different spots of color. And that's gonna play key in the pattern that happens for our December knit box. So we'll get to that in just a sec. So of course, always there's a gift. So I wanna show you the gift first. The gift is, yay! It is one of our Notions containers. So we have these little containers. They come in a couple different colors, and it flips open. There are 4 different compartments right here to hold little stitch markers and that kind of thing. There is another larger compartment right here that opens up, and you can keep your little tiny scissors, that kind of thing. And then 3 other small compartments here for other little tinies as well. So this fits right into your project bag. It is small and compact. Also works really well for like medications and stuff like that when you're traveling. So these little Notions containers are available, and it is their gift for this month's box. There's also a couple of these little candies, yay, and they're little rainbowy candies. And then the pattern itself is right here. So the pattern, and of course there's a download code as well. The pattern is for this shawl that I designed. And here, I'll back up so you can see it. It's called Nordic Lights, and it begins at the beginning. Yes, it's my little joke, but it begins right here, and it is a very simple technique called assigned pooling. So what you do essentially in patterns like this is anytime that the yarn changes color, then the stitch pattern is going to change. So you're working back and forth, and there are some very simple rules that when the yarn starts to change from this background color to a different color, then the stitch pattern changes, and you can decide, you know, if you're off by a stitch or two earlier or later, it doesn't make much of a difference with the pattern, because the pattern's really random. And even though the yarn itself has, you know, it's fairly organized, you know, how far each of the distances of that dark is, every one of these shawls, every one of these little shawlettes is going to be a little bit different. And look, there's these interesting little spaces. This kind of looks like a upside down heart. Well, right side up now because I turned it right side up. It's kind of fun, that little space there, but it's all random, which is the best part. There is a built-in I-cord on this, so you're doing a little bit of an I-cord edge all the way along as the piece grows and grows and grows. And then at the very end, there's gonna be an I-cord bind off to complete the thing. A bit of aggressive blocking, and you have yourself a really great little shawl, which, you know, you could use a little shawl pin to hold it in place. Or if you wanted to make it even larger, you could add a second hank of yarn and do that as well. So when you're doing something like this and the yarns are hand dyed, you want to make sure that you purchase the 2 hanks at the same time. So if you wanted to do that the larger version. So that is the December knit box. Hopefully you have fun making this really relaxing pattern as we work our way to 2023. And we will see you in January with another fun project. Thanks for watching.